It's hot as blazes up here in the studio. I don't know what's wrong with that air conditioner. It's one of those automatic things, and you don't know when it's set on a timer, and it was not putting any cold air out at all when I got up here. But anyway, upcoming is a camping video in my nice little spot out front in a nightcat pop-up tent. And what's making this one is so interesting, I must have gone crazy. I'm camping out with 7 puppies and 2 big dogs in that tent. It's a 2-man tent, but it's pretty big. Spent 2 nights out there, and it was a ball. They were perfectly behaved, and I couldn't believe it. So let's get into the video. 7 puppies and Rough and Rich. Help me. Well, I've set up for the puppy camp tonight. Got my nightcat pop-up tent set up. There's the logo, nightcat. It's a pretty nice outfit. Of course, I don't know how nice it's going to be after a night full of puppies, but I'm going to give it a try. I get all my sleeping gear and stuff in there, and I've got those snap together rubber pads put on the floor. Of course, they've got holes in them, but they were real cheap at Aldi's. That's Bear right there. He's a mess. I was going to try to get a head-on shot to him. Let's see if we can. Come here, Bear. The head-on shot to him is so good. He just a ragamuffin. I tried getting them in the tent, but I got 3 in there, and I got Ridge in there with 3 of them. But all they want to do is eat, like they're doing now to her. Hey, Ruff, you gonna come stay in the tent with me tonight? That Bear, I'm telling you what, that's the cutest thing in the face. Come here, Bear. Now look at that. Ain't that a darling face? You get down close and start trying to get them on camera, and one's always got to grab the... And I've got the tent set up. And there's inside, I've got a wool blanket, and I bought an Ozark Trail 50-degree sleeping bag. It's really lightweight. And of course, there's another one over there. I think that's 50-degree. But I'm going to find out how I like the tent tonight. I may end up getting Rough, or maybe some of the puppies in with me. I tell you what, that Bear. I've got an extreme. I've got little runt Ben. He's a mess. Yeah. And Ruff's not scared of the camera anymore. He's a pretty good boy. I got him a nice blue collar like the one that Ladybug had. And one of these puppies I have named, look at this, look at this. Look at that. See what I got in there? Done pulled the blanket off the bed. I think that's Rowdy. Or it may be Betsy Bug. If it's the female, it's Betsy Bug. I have to see under their neck before I can tell the difference. Come here, little Ben. Come on. They're starting to tug at the tent. I may not have anything left of it by tomorrow. Oh. But the covers didn't last long. Little darlings. Yeah, I know, you're always chewing on me, ain't you? Always chewing on me. That's one of the little fat females. Well, that's enough shooting on this right now. I better save some in case I get them to camp with me. I had to get this wrestling match on. Oh, do they love to play. And they seem to always pair off in pairs. One will be sleeping and four will be wrestling, and then another one will take a nap. What you doing, little Ben? After he eats, he's big around as a pig. It's like a bunch of pigs at the trough. But now that ain't that a pretty thing? That's Bear. He looks like a bear. Big old feet. He walks like a bear. But he is pretty. Well, keep dropping the strap in front of the lens. Ben, that's enough. Get off your mama. Get off your mama. No, Ben. Well, I better save some for tonight and tomorrow morning. I'm going to cook breakfast out here in the gazebo. That strap, if I put it around my neck, it'd be a lot better. I'll back off and give you a shot of the tent. That thing takes just a few seconds. You just uncoil the thing and pop it out there, and then stake down the front and back of it. It's got a door in each end, and it's got nice little loops on these. It's got a loop in the center that you can pull it out, and then it's got a loop there that you stake down the corners of the door, and it's got Velcro fasteners on the sides. course, I sprayed it down good with, I'll put another coat on it tomorrow over the whole thing, but I did the seams pretty good. It stains it up a little, but I'd rather have stains on a tent and it keep the rain out. But I gave it 2 good coats on each side of the seams, and that ought to waterproof it. Somebody's going to drag the blanket out. There it goes out the door. Oh, so innocent. Look at those innocent eyes. They didn't do nothing. Okay, let me cut this off. I'm getting attacked. There's Ridge laying there in the tent. And then I've got little Ben laying there. And my light is not working good. But I've got puppies everywhere. And Ruff, you want to come in, baby? Huh? You want to come in and lay down? Come on. He's outside right there. I don't know how much this is going to show up. But I'm deficient on light. But this is my camp out with my puppies. Ridge is laying here by me. And the rest of them are all gathered around the front door. They were in here earlier and drug my covers out. So hopefully I'm gonna have puppies here all night. So it's getting late. So I'm gonna say good night and maybe get up during the night and show some puppies, but my lighting situation didn't work out good. I couldn't find anything. And the bottom of my lantern here, but I've got puppies piled all around the front door. And what I've got right here is a golf protector. You put a set of golf clubs in it with a case and everything, and these things are great. I've got it at a Goodwill store for $13. It's got latches on it so I can put all my gear in there, and that'll keep the puppies from chewing on stuff. I've got a sleeping bag in there, 2 backpacks, my phone carrying case, which is one of those with a strap on it and the Velcro latches and everything, and I keep charger and all that kind of stuff in it. And there's the ventilation I've got. But this tent is really nice. You want to come in, Ruff? Well, let me get Ruff in here and get him settled down. Good night, all. Well, I did manage to survive the night with the puppies. We'll take a look inside the tent. It don't look that bad. That golf club protector is a good little camping gear outfit. Put everything in there, keep the rain off of it. Oh. I put all my camera gear in there last night to keep it safe. But Seems to be a lot of those at thrift stores and stuff that you can buy, and they make good gear boxes. Well, I'm over to the gazebo to film a new guitar I just got, a Fender Squire. Here I give you a shot of the puppies. They're all ready to. There's two of them out there wrestling, two over there wrestling, and the little baby sitting right there, and one under my feet. But my video in the tent last night with this didn't show up, so I took phone video. And yeah, they know their way into the tent. I just wish they'd leave that bug net alone. But look at them little darlings. I got little babies all over the place. I've got 5 of them named. I've got little Ben, and I got Penny. There's Penny over there. She got the smooth hair. And his rough buddy. Nope, that's not her. That's her right there. And then I've got Rowdy. I think that's who this is. Is this Rowdy? Yep, that's Rowdy. And he is Rowdy, all right. But Penny's got smooth hair, fat female. And then there's Bear that looks like a woolly booger. He is something. Oh, he was so happy in the tent last night, and so was Ruff. I tell you, they really enjoyed last night, but I already had to scold Reg. She got into the biscuit pan before I put them on the stove, and I had to go back in and get new biscuits. So I've got them on the stove. Got some coffee water heating. I've got to get some, I think I'm going to put green indoor-outdoor carpet in here. Make it look like grass anyway. Started to buy a piece last week, but I couldn't figure out exactly what size. But my biscuits ought to be cooking good. And let me get the camera mounted up here on the stand. Oh, and I've got my little short cot put up in there. I don't know whether I took a picture of it this afternoon or not, but I'll do it again before it gets dark. There's my cot. Oh, critters. There's my cot. And of course my big golf case over there. That thing is really handy. Well, there's my biscuits tonight. Look pretty good, don't they? They're a little charred on the bottom, but that's my style of biscuits anyway. I tried to get them good this time, but they just didn't work out. But I wonder how many hound dogs are going to refuse them. Not a one, I'd guess. This new little bistro table works out pretty good for biscuits. But before I eat the biscuits, time to pour up another Taster's Nasty. Just a minute, Ridge. Yeah, Ridge got into my biscuits a while ago and sort of ruined them. So I had to start all over again. Oh, and my Canon video last night, my lights were too dim and I couldn't get decent video. But I do love these biscuits. Yeah, I went in the gazebo tent over there to get the lighter to light stove with, and I came back out and I had the biscuits sitting here on the table. Hadn't even put them on the stove yet. And she dragged the pan off over there and done got two of the biscuits. One of them fell on the ground and I threw it in the stove. I'd probably bring every critter in the next 20 miles. You ain't scared of her, are you? Rough. Yeah, I had to go in and make a whole new batch of biscuits. That sure is hard to make. Getting that Ziploc bag open is torture. Little secret to opening Ziploc bags that are in the freezer. If you run your fingers along the sealing seam on it and defrost it, then you can pull them apart without tearing the bag. Maybe I ought to change my name to Martha. I've got so many handy tips. But I enjoyed that so much last night. I'm doing it again tonight. I'll have my LED light in there with me tonight, though. That way I can get some decent video. Well, I got some on my phone, which it's going to turn out really good. I actually got better shots of all of them laying around with the phone. Because the light on the phone would make them pay attention. They'd look around and do a good camera shot. But tonight, I've got that little Oh shucks, I can't remember the name of that cot, the one I put together on one of my videos. Well, I should have read the instructions before I started. But I did the guy thing. I just went ahead and put it together and fed it in. And like a dummy, I backed the rod all the way back out because I couldn't get the thing over the cap because I couldn't get it in the end. So I backed the rod all the way out. All I had to do was back it up or push it forward and pull it back into that pouch and out that little side piece where I should have fed it through to begin with, and then just slide it in. So it was dumb to pull the poles all the way out and thread them through new. Was that the only mistake I ever made in my life? No, I don't think so. But they were perfect little ladies and gentlemen. Other than one drawstring on a stuff sack for a sleeping bag, I don't know where it went. I'll probably find it in one of their piles one day. But this little bistro table is nice. Don't have to worry about burning it. It's all metal. And to fold it, you just pick it up and the legs fold down straight and the top folds flat and stored in a pretty flat spot. This is a better supper than I had last night to do this. I had slaw, potato salad, and a big Burger King size hamburger, and then laying flat on the ground to sleep. But I'll shoot some more video in the tent and put this together with it, because this is a 2-night camp out. And the puppies this afternoon, they're already, when it started cooling down, they already started going in to check out the tent. And I figured the tent would be in tatters this morning, but they really did good. I've got to get all my animal pictures off of the phone and get them loaded to, I've got several of those 1 and 2 terabyte storage cubes. So I've got to get them downloaded on that, plus I've got to get hard copy pictures printed out before I remove those from the phone. Because when I use all my phone memory, they'll go into the cloud. They won't be in my phone anymore. And it's getting harder and harder to retrieve stuff from the cloud It's taken me all night, some nights, to get something edited and downloaded and then uploaded to YouTube. For 4 or 5 hours to get logged on to YouTube. Finally just had to wait till the next morning and go back upstairs, and I was able to not go through the power director to get it on. I had to go directly to YouTube. And then hit the upload icon. But all night long I couldn't even get on YouTube for that part that would give me the upload. I've got terrible computer service here. Been that way ever since they put in the fiber optic. Yep. Old and crackadated. If it can, it will. And we'll do some puppy video tonight, and I'll try to get it uploaded tomorrow. Did some more biscuits. Got them over there in the pan. Me and the puppy's gonna have some more biscuits, and then we're going to the tent for another camp out tonight.